careful with that dome, shorty.
Excuse me?
Working on the Chevelle interior. Even though I'm working on the interior, it's something I should have did a while ago. I'm gonna remove the doors. So I'm gonna remove the doors. I'm in the process of removing the doors. Remove the doors, and then after I remove the doors, then I'm gonna finish up the interior. I got everything. I got all my holes welded for the most part. This is gonna make it a little easier for me to get in there and just sand down. So I'm gonna get that straight and then go from there. Check in a bit. Working on the interior of the 1970 Chevelle. Turn the camera around real quick. All right, I just took off the doors. You can see just so it'll be a little better. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the air chuck, blow all the excess dust. I already vacuum out, but it's still a little dust in there. And then I'm gonna just sand it down. I already painted it once. When I painted it, I feel like I could do a better job. So, like, getting all this stuff like this out. And then painting up here up top. So I'm gonna sand it down real good. Sand the ceiling down. I still got to sand the ceiling down. Get all that done. And then after I get that squared away, then I'll be painting it. Painting it and then putting sound deadening in it. So I'm going to get that done, get that squared away. After I get that squared away, then on to the next step. So I'll check in a little bit. All right, as you can see, I got a lot of the grime out. It's kind of the end result. I'm gonna keep on, I'm gonna do that throughout it. I got a lot more to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the camera off for a second, scrape some of that down, and go from there. So I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, I scraped up as much as I can. You can kind of see here. my compressor just turned on, so you can't hardly hear me, but that's the end result after scraping everything up. Trying to get my camera straight here. But that's the end result after getting everything scraped up and everything like that. I'm going to sweep everything up out of the car. I'm going to sweep everything out of the car, and after I sweep everything out of the car, I'll do another video after everything's swept, and I'll be sanding and everything like that. But I got all the nooks and crevices, all the seam sealer, the factory seam sealer. I got most of it. Only little areas I had is around this front driver door, which I'll show you. Around that front driver door right there, kind of had a problem. And around this door over here, I had a little problem. But other than that, it came out pretty good. I'm gonna get it swept up, and then be another video after that. So see you in a couple seconds. Show you what I got so far. Give me a second. see, it's coming along. I had already painted this area once, but that was almost 2 years ago probably. So I'm gonna go back over it. I'm doing this with 60 grit, so I'll go back in detail. But that's what I got so far. I'm gonna keep on pressing on. I'm gonna cut the camera off for a second, and then I'll check back in with you, or I'll give you an update in a little bit. So give me a sec. For a second and finish up, but it's coming out pretty good. I'm gonna cut off the camera and then on to the next step. All right, I'm painting the interior of the car. So I have low visibility here, but as you can see, clean everything up real good. Tape everything off. I still have to tape that middle section, so I forgot to do that. Taping everything off, and then I can go from there. You can see I got it all masked off. This is gonna be my little cubby hole, just to go in there and spray. You can see I got it all masked off here, masked off. All right, so I'm gonna be using this for my new paint gun. It's a HVLP. Got this off Amazon. It was a few bucks. I'm gonna spray it with that. We are gonna use Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 rust reform and seal. So that's what we're gonna use on there. Hopefully this quart is enough. If not, then I just have to buy some more and keep going at it. I did some research online. It says use mineral spritz. So it says 10% mineral spritz in combination with the rust reform, and that's what we're gonna use to spray. I got my mask right here, glasses. These just like dollar store glasses. I got some good ones, but they so faded. I don't want to use them. Gloves, and we're gonna get to work. So I'm gonna spray it. I can't hold the camera and spray, but I can't hold the camera and so I'm gonna spray it, get it sprayed. I'm also using a light, my headlamp. That's what's gonna get me through it because I don't have any light in there. So I'm gonna get that sprayed and go from there. So we'll check in a little bit. Working on painting the interior. I had my paint gun kind of spilled over a little bit, as you can see. But other than that, it's going pretty good. I'm halfway done. So you can see the half that I completed, which is that half, compared to this. I tried to paint the ceiling, but my paint gun is not, it's just a cap on it. It doesn't screw in. So I'm gonna have to get better. I'm gonna have to get a better holder, one that I can go 360, go vertically and upside down. But that's my progress so far. You can see where I use my film to kind of get my pattern straight. Like, it's okay right now. Of course, you can always do better, but that was my final pattern right there. So it came out pretty good. So I'm gonna just press on. I'm gonna gear back up. I had to clean up the little spill. So I'm gonna press on and then go from there. It's going pretty smooth. It looks cleaner than rolling. I rolled, when I did the El Camino, I used the same Rust-Oleum 2-in-1, and I rolled it on. This seems to spread a little better and a lot less material. So I'm going to continue on, and then I'll shoot another video in a second. So see you in a little bit. Done the driver's side. See how much smoother it looks with the paint gun opposed to rolling it. You got that, it has that smooth texture. About a little, something like that. Has that smooth texture, it lays down, it dries faster. I'm using less material. Less paint. Overall, I still have to get the ceiling. You can see how the ceiling is. It's not quite done, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up. And a lot of little nooks and crannies, like I gotta get under the dash, so I gotta go back through that. But other than that, it's working out pretty good. You know, no complaints. It's looking professional, looking smooth. Don't really have any complaints about it right now. This is 10%, 10 to 15% mineral spritz and Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 rust reform. So you use the mineral spritz to kind of, I guess, dilute it, make it a little thinner so it can come out this paint gun a little smoother. And as you can see, it worked pretty good. So I'm going to finish up and get the nooks and crannies, try to hit the ceiling a little bit. I'm almost out of paint. I only have about that much left, a little at the bottom, so I'm going to have to probably order another quart, but it's fine because I have to paint the underneath anyway. So this is all going to be covered. I just like stuff to be smooth, you know. This is going to be covered with sound deadening, but I still like my stuff to be squared away and smooth. So I'm going to get that done, get the little nooks and crannies, the ceiling done, and then I'll shoot another video after that.
Obvious. Stop.
All I'm saying is this is the moment for you to show us what is real. If you want out, you'll take this pill. But if you are where you belong, you can go back to this every day, over and over, forever.